but also to declining death rates from heart disease, cancer, and drug overdoses, some of the nation's top killers. Preliminary statistics suggest a continued improvement in 2025. Life expectancy is an estimate of the average number of years a baby born in a given year might expect to live, based on death rates at that time. It's also a fundamental measure of a population's health.
Blind and low vision fans will have unprecedented access to the Super Bowl near San Francisco thanks to the tactile device that tracks the ball, vibrates on key plays, and provides real-time audio. About 10 blind and low vision fans will have an opportunity to use the technology for the big game. I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
Just a little Galentine's gift from Jewelry Television.
JTV, I love their jewelry. I had my eye on this pearl bracelet on JTV.com. Plus, I love their colored gemstone jewelry. And oh, have you seen their gold?
Right now, take up to 70% off select jewelry and gifts at JTV.com.
You are not going to believe their gemstones and their artisan collections. Gorgeous.
Are you going to open your gift?
It's the pearl bracelet.
Visit JTV.com.
Let me tell you about some new specials in the deli at Country Mart. They now have fresh, made daily sandwiches with premium meats and cheese, made with Portofino bread for $4.99, delicious soups for $3.99, or you can enjoy soup and a grilled deli sandwich for $7.99. Country Mart still offers their daily specials and the everyday shrimp and fries meal. Stop by Country Mart today or online at tcmarkets.com.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
Hi, I'm Willie Strader and proud to be part of this community. For all your insurance needs, call me at 573-729-4941.
Afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Today will continue to be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 33 degrees. Winds will be easterly around 7 miles per hour. Tonight we do have a 30% chance of snow, mainly between midnight and 2 a.m. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with low temperature around 10 degrees with northeasterly winds around 6 miles per hour. Tonight's wind chill value will be as low as 3 degrees. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with a high temperature near 24. Winds will be out of the north at 6 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. And tomorrow's wind chill value will be as low as 0. Then tomorrow night will be mostly cloudy with a low around 2 degrees. North winds will be around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour, yielding wind chill values as low as a negative 12 degrees. Saturday will be sunny and cold with a high temperature only near 20. Northwesterly winds will be 6 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Saturday night, we expect mostly clear skies, low temperature around 2 degrees. Then Sunday should be partly sunny with a high temperature near 32. Mostly cloudy skies are forecasted for Sunday night with low temperature around 18. Then Monday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 40. Monday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 22 degrees. Then Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high temperature again in the lower 40s. Then Tuesday night, a chance of rain, snow, and freezing rain with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 22 degrees. And Wednesday, a chance of snow with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 38 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I often talk about the gap between people who grow our food and those who consume it. Many consumers today are asking more questions. Where was it grown? Is it organic? Were antibiotics or hormones used? Is it local? Was the animal caged? And of course, how much does it cost? And while preferences matter, the price tag usually makes the final decision. It's easy to assume rural Americans understand farming better than urban folks. But the truth is, only a small percentage of rural residents are actually farmers, And someone in the city might be just as informed, or even more so, about modern agriculture than the family that lives just down your blacktop road. But there's a deeper divide that needs our attention: poverty. Today, child poverty in rural America is higher than in urban areas, with nearly 21% of rural children under 5 living in poverty. Many families in rural America lack access to basic resources like health care, reliable transportation, or even a nearby grocery store. These are not just statistics. They're real kids in your school, your church, your community. So when you feel the urge to help, I encourage you to look around locally. Yes, global causes matter, but so do the kids down the road. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Yes! I finally got my first phone!
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. When you choose your passwords, make them strong. Use a password manager to help you along. But don't just use a password alone. Get a call, get a text, or a code on your phone.
MFA really works!
We can secure our world. When it's time to update an app, don't you hesitate. Do it ASAP.
Just like that.
Watch out for offers too good to be true. What? It's probably someone trying to take advantage of you.
Hey, that's fishy.
Let's report it. Install updates. Make better passwords. Think before you click. Use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
We've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking active liver supplements from New Nordic every day. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or pick some up today at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery, are now available at Wegmans.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55. But unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
Another relatively quiet day for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs were higher. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade was relatively quiet Wednesday. Bids were floated at $236, but asking prices remained elusive. This does follow a handful of deals that were reported on Monday in Iowa. Look for significant trade volume to take place sometime Thursday or Friday. At the Bloomfield Livestock Market in Iowa, steers were mostly $3 to $16 higher. The day's offering consisted of mainly 5 and 6 weight heifers, which sold sharply higher. The USDA says demand was very good and included active bidding online. Supply was moderate. Medium and large one feeder steer 705 to 731 pounds brought $390 to $412. Medium and large one feeder heifer 651 to 695 pounds brought $374.50 to $399. Boxed beef finished the day mixed with moderate and light demand for fairly light offerings. Choice up $1.63 at $369.74. Select was $1.62 lower at $363.57. Estimated cattle slaughter for Wednesday was 112,000 head, down 2,000 on the week and down nearly 15,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed higher with a solid negotiated run. The cash hog market has had its most active week in the new year. Processors appear to be more aggressive in their procurement efforts and have been moving larger negotiated numbers. Demand remains a focal point for the market. Global demand has been relatively strong, and domestic demand is likely still seeing some additional support, as pork remains a competitively priced protein in the retail space. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct are up $1.46 with a weighted average of 86.28. The Iowa-Minnesota closed $1.48 higher with a weighted average of 86.54. The Western Corn Belt up $1.51 with a weighted average of 86.57. Pork values were lower, down 64 cents at 95.05. Bellies, loins, hams, and butts were all down. And estimated hog slaughter was 493,000 head, up 6,000 on the week and up about 10,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were higher, waiting on direct business to develop in Friday's cattle inventory report from the USDA, and lean hog futures ended the day lower on profit-taking and overbought signals. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Portable generators are a reliable backup power source, but they can be deadly if not used properly. To avoid carbon monoxide hazards, only operate generators outside, away from doors and windows, and install a carbon monoxide detector as a precaution. Before using a generator, be sure to educate yourself and others to ensure safety. Keep safety first, always. Visit membersfirst.coop to learn the value of your electric cooperative membership.
You wanted to be cool.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements and being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Bobby Dale Bob Mathis of Springfield, formerly of Salem, passed away Monday at the age of 88 years. Funeral services for Bob Mathis will be Friday afternoon at 1:30 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Bob Mathis will also be Friday from 12 noon until service time at 1:30. Burial with full military honors will be in the Boss Cemetery. Memorials may be made to the Baptist Bible Fellowship International. Cards are available, and all arrangements for Bobby Dale Bob Mathis, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Betty Lou McKinney of Salem passed away Wednesday, January 28th, at the age of 81 years. Funeral services for Betty McKinney will be at 12 noon Sunday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Betty McKinney will also be Sunday from 11 until service time at 12 noon. A private family burial will be in the Mount Hermon Cemetery. And all arrangements for Betty Lou McKinney of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Ruby Marie Byfield of Salem passed away Wednesday, January 28th at the age of 81 years. Funeral services for Ruby Byfield will be at 11 o'clock Monday morning at the Victor Baptist Church. Visitation for family and friends will be Sunday afternoon from 4 until 6 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery. Memorials may be made to the Victor Baptist Church. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Ruby Marie Byfield of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Christopher Homer Swires of St. James passed away Saturday, January 24th at the age of 69 years. A memorial service for Chris will be held at a future date, and all arrangements for Christopher Homer Swires of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper checks, as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Dent County Opioid Fund Disbursement Board Chairman Rick Letchworth has called a meeting of the Dent County Opioid Settlement Committee for 6 o'clock tonight at the Dent County Associate Courtroom at 112 East 5th Street. After the roll call and approval of previous meeting minutes, the agenda calls for the reading of the applications for funding that were received before the committee will accept questions and comments from applicants. The committee will then discuss the applications and determine which ones should be approved for funding. The committee will then set future application for funding deadlines and set the next meeting for date for future applications approval before adjourning. The Dent County Opioid Settlement Committee meeting tonight is open to the public. On Monday, February 2nd at 5:30, the Dent County Chapter of Sleep and Heavenly Peace will have its next community meeting. As always, all are welcome. SHP is a 501c3 international nonprofit organization that builds, assembles, and delivers a free new bed to children in need in our community who do not have a bed, ages 3 to 17. We are also looking for volunteers who would like to join our delivery teams. No experience is required. As well as we are always in need of new twin-size bedding, including sheets, pillowcases, and blankets in the original packaging. And also very much appreciate those who are making handmade quilts for the children. Bedding as well as monetary donations may be dropped off at Riverways Federal Credit Union in Salem. Salem Police Department has released 2 reports that occurred in the last few days. The first report was in regards to the arrest of a Salem woman on a felony arrest warrant, which occurred on January 23rd. According to the report, 3 Salem police patrolmen conducted a short-term investigation into the whereabouts of a wanted fugitive. The officers responded to the 300 block of East 4th Street, where they located the subject and identified her as Alexis Alguer. Alguer was taken into custody without incident and transported to the Dent County Jail. Alguer had an active probation violation stemming from the original charge for the unlawful possession of a firearm and is currently being held without bond. In the second report that occurred on January 27th, a Salem police patrolman and detective conducted a short-term investigation regarding the whereabouts of a wanted fugitive related to a prior narcotics investigation. Officers responded to the 400 block of West 9th Street, where they located the subject and identified him as David Howell. Howell was taken into custody and transported to the Dent County Jail. Howell had failed to appear in court on the charges of possession of a controlled substance and keeping or maintaining a public nuisance. Howell is currently being held without bond. All suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. A public hearing will be held by the Dent County Health Center Board of Trustees on Thursday afternoon, February 19th at 5 o'clock in the Dent County Health Center Conference Room located at 1014 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. The purpose of the hearing is to receive public comment on proposed changes to the Dent County Health Center environmental fee schedule prior to consideration of adoption by the board. The hearing is open to the public. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds hunters that Missouri youth, archery, and firearms turkey hunters can apply online for 2026 spring turkey managed hunts during February at mdc.mo.gov/spring turkey hunts. Managed hunts, details, and application procedures are outlined on the webpage. Drawing results will be posted starting March 15th. Spring turkey hunting opens with the spring youth portion April 11th and 12th, followed by the regular spring turkey season from April 20th through May 10th. Detailed information on spring turkey hunting will be available at MDC's 2026 Spring Turkey Hunting Regulations and Booklet, available where permits are sold beginning in February. Learn more about turkey hunting in Missouri at mdc.mo.gov. 2 minor injury accidents happened in Phelps County this week. The first one happened Monday afternoon at 4:45 on I-44 at the 189-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a westbound unknown vehicle sideswiped a 2016 Kia Sedona that was also traveling westbound on the interstate, forcing the Kia off the road and into the median. The 28-year-old female driver from Rolla suffered minor injuries and was taken by Phelps Health EMS to Phelps Health. The woman was wearing her seat belt at the time of the accident. The Kia was totaled and removed from the scene by a private party. The second accident happened Tuesday night at 11:05 on Route RA, about a quarter of a mile north of Old Highway 66. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe, driven northbound by a 43-year-old man from St. James, struck a deer in the roadway. The man suffered minor injuries and was transported by the St. James ambulance to Phelps Health. The Santa Fe was totaled and removed from the scene by Spurgeon's Towing. The man was wearing a seat restraint at the time of the accident. The Salem Board of Aldermen meeting that was scheduled for Tuesday, January 27th, has been postponed until the next regular scheduled meeting date, which will be February 10th at the Salem City Hall Auditorium. Have you signed up yet for free tax filing assistance offered by the volunteers for AARP at the Salem Community Center at the Armory? Appointments can be made by calling the Salem Community Center at 729-8163. As of January 28th, the earliest you can make an appointment to have your tax done is Thursday, February 12th, with the last day for appointments being Friday, April 3rd. The local service is provided entirely by AARP trained volunteers and will be the 22nd year that Healthy Dent County has partnered with AARP to provide this free tax service to our community. AARP Foundation Tax Aid volunteers are trained in the filing of certain forms and schedules, including the Form 1040. However, the Volunteer Protection Act requires that our volunteers stay in the scope of the program. If counselors feel they do not have adequate knowledge or your return is too complex, you may need to seek another qualified counselor or paid tax assistance. To find out what information you need to bring with you to your appointment, call 729-8163. The Salem Community Center at the Armory is located at 1200 West Roller Road. Ameren, Missouri is reminding residential customers across the state that a wide range of resources remain available to support qualifying households with their energy bills in 2026. In addition to programs funded by the company, Ameren partners with the Energy Assistance Foundation and hundreds of community action agencies to ensure customers can apply for funds, including the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, also referred to as LIHEAP. In Dent and Phelps counties, Ameren, Missouri provides natural gas services. Ameren also invites customers who are able to get back to their communities to partner with the company by making a one-time or recurring contribution to the Dollar More program. The Dollar More program provides eligible households up to $600 per calendar year. Also, qualifications for the program have increased up to 300% of the federal poverty level. Throughout 2025, Ameren, Missouri partnered with hundreds of community action agencies to make more than $140 million in energy assistance and LIHEAP support available to customers across Missouri as well as in Illinois. For more information on all available resources, visit ameren.com/assistance. The Missouri State Highway Patrol has released the following statistics from this past weekend's winter storm. According to the release, the patrol responded to 1,437 calls for assistance and assisted 289 stranded motorists. They responded to 207 minor crashes that resulted in 30 injuries. The patrol stated there was one fatality crash, but it was not related to the weather. Salem Memorial Hospital's Foundation Dancing with the Salem Stars is coming up Saturday, with showtime at 7 o'clock at the Salem High School gym. Dancers have been announced with the couples, and they are Shannon Wright and Bella Mutz, Tom and Sally Haynes, Seth Maples and Rosalie Wright, Carlos Lopez and April Greener, Ryan McCoy and Lane McCoy Schaefer, Luke and Hannah Heidhold, Bub Parton and Lisa Godey, and Jessica and Marcelo Ricks. Information, cost of sponsored tables, and the availability of table seats can be obtained by contacting Hannah Harris at 573-729-6626, extension 3410, or Jamie Jones at 573-247-0420. Bleacher seats are available for $10, or you can reserve a table seat for $20 in advance if available, or $25 to the door if any remain. Information is also available by contacting Hannah at hharris@smdh.net or Jamie at foreverdance@live.com. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
What's up, y'all? It's Fitz, the guy who plays the hits from the Country Top 40, just sliding in to invite you to another weekend of straight-up country music greatness. Last weekend, Megan Maroney was sitting pretty at the top with 6 months later, and now the big question is, does she have enough fuel in the tank to make it 2 in a row? Well, we're about to find out together. So lock it in and ride with me, and let's count them down together this weekend for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz, right here.
I'm Bill Pollack, host of Show Me Today, the voice of Missouri. We share stories you won't hear anywhere else.
Great to see that everybody is paying more attention.
Just interesting conversations from small-town innovators to voices making a statewide impact.
Because we know there's really great talent out there, and we want to get it into the state of Missouri.
Show Me Today weekdays on this station.
Hope we can get some people to tune in.
Or download the Show Me Today podcast wherever you listen.
Show Me Today.
Hey juniors, did you know you could win an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. this summer? Hi, this is Intercounty Electric, and we want to encourage juniors to participate in our annual Youth Tour Essay Contest. A short essay could land you in D.C. this summer to learn more about co-ops, our government, and our nation's history. For more information, visit our website at ieca.coop or call us at 866-621-3679.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers are scheduled to host Stoutland today. There have been some changes to the schedule. This will be a varsity-only game, and tip-off has been moved to 5 o'clock this afternoon. You can hear the varsity game on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and 95.7 FM, and video stream the game on KSMO Media, including KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, KSMO YouTube, and KSMO Twitch pages, starting around 4:40 with Tiger Talk and Coach Cody Woody. Salem enters the game with an 8-6 record on a 4-game winning streak and winners in 6 of their last 7 games. Congratulations go out to these Bunker Lady Eagles on earning academic all-state honors for the Bunker R3 School District in volleyball for the 2025 season. Haley Turnbow, Kara Barton, Kiera Turnbow, and Hadley Martin. To receive the honor, each student had to have a 3.6 cumulative GPA and have played in at least 75% of all varsity sets for the 2025 volleyball season. Great job, Lady Eagles. The Bunker JV boys basketball games with By Burnham scheduled for tonight have been postponed. The JV boys will play Viburnum on February 3rd after the scheduled girls game with Bismarck. The 19-25-9 St. Louis Blues will host the 28-21-3 Florida Panthers tonight live on KSMO Radio following the Salem Lady Tiger basketball game. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Eric Bieniemy is back in Kansas City as offensive coordinator, returning to a role he held last during the team's Super Bowl run just a few seasons ago. The plans came together quickly after Chicago's playoff loss earlier this month.
It was great having that opportunity of working with that organization. Having this opportunity to come back and be put in this chair with Coach Reed, that was just something that it's tough to pass upon.
He believes his experience away from Kansas City gives him a clearer picture of what this offense needs now.
Well, I mean, that's why we get paid. We're coaches, right? It's our job to come up with answers. So we got to make sure that we can give solutions to the answers and making sure that that we resolve it.
For now, it's about understanding personnel, reviewing tape, and identifying areas the Chiefs can be more consistent.
I'm going to spend this time doing that during this period just to figure out the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the indifferent.
Betting that familiarity paired with experience can help steady the offense and get them back where they expect to be. College basketball, Missouri State lost to Sam Houston 80-71. The Kansas City Roos dropped to 4-18 with a 69-61 loss to Denver. Lindenwood is at Southern Indiana tonight. KSMO plays at Western Illinois. Tomorrow, the SLU Billikens are at home, going for their 15th straight win. They'll play Dayton. And Mizzou ranked 338th in the country in free throw shooting at home Saturday against Mississippi State. It took overtime, but the Evangel women's team out of Springfield beat Ottawa 83-76 for their 16th win in a row. That's an NAIA school that has 12 young women from Missouri on their roster. Keep it up. And teams with a backup quarterback from Mizzou are undefeated, 3-0 all-time in the Super Bowl. Chase Daniel with the Saints, Blaine Gabbert with the Buccaneers and Chiefs. Drew Lock, a backup for Seattle. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Your phone's blowing up, but you're in the driver's seat. Ignore the buzz, keep your eyes on the street. No text back, no scroll, just let it wait. Attention on the road, that's the only way. Phone's blowing up, but you're in the driver's seat. Ignore the buzz, keep your eyes on the street. No text back, no scroll, just let it wait.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
You want to teach your kid good money habits, but handing them a license to spend isn't smart. You need to easily manage where and how much they can spend, get alerts when they do, and have support to teach them money skills. Our student debit card account does all of that and more for ages 13 through 25. Their debit card can be added to their phone or smartwatch, and you can instantly move money and help manage their card in the app. Only at Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured.
It's now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. I'll be back in about 5 minutes with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. State lawmakers are looking at a bill aimed at cracking down on fake AI-generated images. Senator Nick Schroer says his bill calls for tougher penalties.
The legislature absolutely has to take a stand and define some of these repercussions for harming somebody's image.
The bill is named after pop star Taylor Swift, who has been a victim of such actions. A former suburban Kansas City police officer has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for enticing a minor and producing child porn. Prosecutors say August Gildehouse, who was a police officer in Grain Valley, Missouri, confessed to meeting with a 15-year-old girl he met online and exchanging graphic photos and videos. Congressman Mark Alford says a dozen recently signed budget bills will help fund multiple projects in west central Missouri. He says they include replacing a failing bridge and boosting an ag workforce training program in Sedalia. And the city of Osage Beach is thanking a public works crew for rescuing an owl frozen to the ground. Missouri Net News.
I'm Matt Pilger. Stay connected to Missouri wherever you are. Missouri Net brings you the latest news from across the state, online and on the radio. From breaking stories to in-depth coverage, for more than 50 years, we've reported on what matters most to Missourians and your communities. Listen live on your local station, follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram, and find us at MissouriNet.com.
Public health experts are checking wastewater for signs of respiratory illness in our communities. Before the coughs and sneezes start, viruses can be seen in community wastewater as an early warning sign of the spread of illnesses like COVID-19, flu, and RSV. Remember, hand washing and vaccines matter, especially during respiratory virus season. And check to see what wastewater says about respiratory illness in your community at health.mo.gov/wastewater. What's in our poop? Get the scoop.
Public health experts are checking wastewater for signs of respiratory illness in our communities. Before the coughs and sneezes start, viruses can be seen in community wastewater as an early warning sign of the spread of illnesses like COVID-19, flu, and RSV. Remember, hand washing and vaccines matter, especially during respiratory virus season. And check to see what wastewater says about respiratory illness in your community at health.mo.gov/wastewater. What's in our poop? Get the scoop.
You know those days when you wake up and you can't seem to get up? Today is not one of them. When there's a toasty sausage McMuffin with egg with a savory hot sausage, slice of melty cheese, and a freshly cracked egg for just $2.69, and an any size iced coffee for the same price at McDonald's, I can start my day delicious. With those kinds of deals waiting, I think it's time to leave my bed behind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.